Good morning. Well, it's afternoon, but who cares? Everyone is in a different time zone anyway. Hi, Startup. I don't think I'm gonna wait like the 5 minutes I should to reach 3 p.m. I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna start. Yeah. I think you can hear me. Yeah, you should. I hope. And also, I just found out, like yesterday, that wait, it's night time. I thought I left the game during daytime, but it seems not. Um, if it's night time, it means I can actually start firing the bricks. I reckon I should. I should also still have the torch. Shaping steps. Okay. I no longer have the torch I used in the mine. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, I forgot it burned out. Well, doesn't matter. We can just... no, I don't think I'm gonna waste a torch like this. We're just gonna light this normally. I should start setting up like a to-do list. Wait, do they have bricks drying? No, I shouldn't. Yeah, no. I should set up a to-do list because I keep forgetting what I should do every time I start a new stream. I know I want to get clay. I want more ovens. And other than that, I've got to crush the copper, but I know I need 3 more pieces to make an ingot. And after that we can get our first... Or maybe no, you don't need 8 to make an ingot, but you need 8 to make the chisel, as far as I know. And that's something that would be really great to have early on. We could also move our base in a place where we can have both an anvil and a crafting table. Can you stop? But I'm still not sure. For now, we just need to go back into the mine to actually grab the copper. And for now, we don't have to worry about food. We do have a fair bit. I think it's better to focus on the clay and the mineral stuff. And you need 8 crushed ore, which means 4 ores, because crushing gives you 2 pieces. So you need 2 ingots for a chisel, so if I'm understanding this right. Copper chisel. Chisel head. Wait. Can you get the chisel from a stone anvil, or do you need the copper anvil? Because if you need the anvil, then we're pretty far away from actually getting it. I would need at least a second bone pickaxe. uh, oh, screw you. Okay. I'm just gonna close this off. Not like there's an oxygen mechanic anyway, so who cares? Mm-hmm. So if we actually need another pickaxe, we should go hunting for cows. Welcome, Daniel, to the stream. For now, it's still nighttime for a couple of minutes, so I'm just preparing the bricks for the second oven, as well as cooking some food, and considering our next steps, such as making a copper chisel for a crafting table, but it turns out we might need the copper anvil to do that. And that's a whole bunch of copper ingots, so I'm not sure how early we're gonna be able to get it. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be anytime soon. But other than that, we're still doing pretty good. Methinks. I think I'm gonna prepare like a couple of machetes and go hunting for cows, since I think that's the only way you can get ribs. Yeah. Or at least, yeah, that's the only way to get the pickaxe, so... Oh. Unless you're actually able to do this on the stone anvil. I'm not sure. Do you get nuggets instead of ingots in Refamished? Well, in Better Than Wolves, regardless, you get chunks like nuggets instead of ingots when you get ore. But in Refamished specifically, I'm not sure. I know you get an ingot from 8 crushed ore. So that's a lot. Because if you get the copper... Oh, okay, no, you get 3 nuggets. Okay, so yeah, as Jess said once, you get 3 every 4... 3 nuggets every 4 chunks. So it's not exactly 1-to-1. And oh, it's daytime, but it's raining, so the monsters are not burning. That's... Oh, that's annoying. Oh, no. I think we're stuck here for now. Oh, so it's even worse. Yes, it is. It's slightly more expensive to actually get ingots and chunks and stuff. I wish we could at least get out there and do something, but doesn't seem like that's the case for now. Oh well, I guess we're stuck here. Except I can't do much else. Like I could make a second oven, but I don't want to place it here. And I also don't have any wood to actually fuel it, so... Can we do anything with slime balls aside from diamonds? Oh, we could make the resin. Man, the slimes are persistent, to say the least. Yeah, no, we can't literally do anything because if we step outside, we're dead, so... This is fun. Okay, so assuming we actually need the anvil before the chisel, that would mean that we need 9 by 7 ingots, nuggets. So that's 9 by 7, which is 63 nuggets. And 63 nuggets means we have to divide by 3 and multiply by 4. So that's 84 chunks. That's that's a lot of chunks. I feel like I'm missing something because that seems like a lot. That's a stack. What did I say? 84? That's a stack and 20. Yikes. Of which we have 5. And you also need 8 more to actually do the chisel itself. So it's even more. I think you can use the stone anvil. I hope so, because if that's the case, then, you know, that's just... But I read, like someone said, you can use the stone anvil only for shattering. So, I don't know. And also, if I let this fire run out, we're gonna need to light a torch, which is bad. I didn't want to waste those. Can I, like, just kill you? Okay, that's the skeleton. I think I'm gonna burn a couple of shafts too. What else can I burn? Feathers. I just want to keep this fire going and gather some more wood. I wanted to get some clay today. So much for that. Okay, it seems we are free to go. Except for a creeper here. So let's try actually getting a bit away. Oh, I placed the torch outside and the rain came. Do I have any weapons? I have the sharpener, but... I mean, I can probably... Nah, I shouldn't waste it. Well, not the... Nah, it's probably better than wasting the shovel. Okay, let's get some wood first and refuel the oven. And then I want to get some clay, some flint to make a bunch of tools, such as a second sharpener and a couple of machetes, or even 3. That way we can finish cooking for today. Also, we can make this stone anvil if we get unexposed rough stone. But we don't get anything from that right now. So let's instead gather the clay, I think. The flint. I keep mixing them. I also didn't see... No, we didn't get any bones from that skeleton. Unlucky. I didn't watch the whole stream yesterday. Does mixing clay in water actually mixes it faster? Yes, it does. It's quite apparent when you do both. Like when you either mix in water or outside, you actually notice it. And it is quite a bit faster. I too didn't think that it was actually going faster, but after trying both, it actually was kind of clear. Okay, so we've got the clay, the flint, not the clay. Let's gather some clay actually, because I have enough for a second oven, and breaking the first one is gonna give us about 2/3 or 3/4 back. We have some clay in our pond over there, but okay, the rain has cleared out, although it's almost evening. I'm definitely not going to go towards the swamp at this point. Oh. If anything, I hope the creeper despawns and we're able to go back to our nice close to home pond. Or we could just gather some string. That works too. Clay drying is definitely going to be a lot nicer to do once we get to the nether and we have some netherrack to have a perpetual station to dry bricks instead of relying on a random campfire every time. But it's going to be a long while until then, so it's better to get comfortable with what we have. And we lost the entire day thanks to the rain. Guess we can gather some more wood. This axe is gonna break soon anyway, so... And what moon cycle are we on today? That's... I don't know. Are we just past the full moon, or... We should be. I don't think last night was the gloom one, so... Run its gloom. I think you're lying. I have like a spider sense, you know? When someone is straight up capping. Oh. Okay, so let's start sharpening. I can't wait for the progressive item speed up add-on to work. You have to progressive speed things a lot. Okay, so these two. Wait, I need an axe. And I think it was 3 sharp stones, so we're gonna need to gather a bit from here. Okay, the sharpener is still intact. I would also like to make a hoe and start planting some hemp. But I think you need the shears to actually harvest it, don't you? I mean, it would still be better to actually start getting hemp early, I think. And considering my luck, I think it's best to go in the desert, breaking bushes, rather than spending 20 hours tilling the ground. Okay, so we said an axe is 3 sharp stones. And I also want to immediately make another shovel, since we're gonna gather a bunch of clay. Wait, wasn't axe? Oh, does it want like 3 brand new sharp stones? Yeah, it does. I wanted to fool the system. Alright, so that's our axe. That way we can actually make a brand new... Oh no, I don't have any sticks. Huh. Wait, I can just place a block of wood and mine it, I guess. Alright. We're also starting to get pretty cluttered. Apprentice of Creation. I'm getting so many achievements, I don't know what they are about. So, I want to sharpen one more stone. Okay, so now I can actually use the axe. Make a new sharpener. Maybe using... Okay, you can't use the knife for that, but you can use it for the machete, so I'm guessing that's actually a bag. Welcome, Dark Shadow, to the stream. We are still in the early games of, or in the early section, I guess, of Refamished. Right now, we're about 3 minutes until dawn, and we're preparing some tools. Mainly a machete, actually a few machetes to go hunt. They're basically the early game weapon. I think we can make the club, but that's, I don't know how easy it is to make. Oh, it's actually really easy to make. Huh, maybe we should look more into clubs. I don't know. Yeah, let's actually make a few of those. So that's 2 clubs. Those are 2 handles. And that's the actual clubs. If you're new to this mod, Dark Shadow, basically everything is harder, more complex in a way. Everything is actually a process. You don't get most of the stuff instantaneously or instantly. Human Loom. Why am I getting so many achievements randomly? Oh, exceptional quality. That's good. Unless it's not synced with the world and it's actually a different one. I hope not. That's really nice to have. At least it's not raining. That's something. Alright, so we've got the clubs. I wanted to make also another shovel, but I think we're out of time for tonight. Okay, you're new. So the only thing I know going forward is that we're gonna need a bunch of copper instead of iron to actually get the crafting table. The conundrum here is how much copper we're gonna need, because if we can use the stone anvil to do it, then it's only like 8 pieces. If it's not, then we're gonna need like 84 plus 8, because then we would need to make the copper anvil and then actually make the chisel, which I'm hoping it's not gonna be the case, but you never know. And actually, you know what? For now, let's try not to die from a random creeper. Alright, perfect. Let's actually go gather the remaining copper, because I don't actually want to get more than 2 ovens going right now. I think that's not a necessity at the current moment. It's gonna be really soon, but not for now. So instead, I actually want to get the 8 copper ore pieces, crush those, and then use the oven we have to cook the ingot. Why do we always have a single creeper in the pond griefing at our base? Okay, so I wanted to light a torch and go back to the cave we explored the other day, since we found a bunch of copper inside, but I forgot where it actually is. It would also be nice if one of these zombies spawned with a tool in their hand instead of literally nothing. Where was the cave we went into last time? Also, Dark, since you're new, I'm also gonna tell you that don't expect me to do the explanation stuff, because I myself don't know almost anything about this mod. And I usually rely on the creator of the add-on to explain stuff to me. So unless he's here, I don't know what's going on. No, this was copper. Oh, I forgot. Waste of a usage. Wait, did I say copper? I wanted to say coal. Well, doesn't matter. We've got copper down here. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Oh man. I thought spiders stopped shooting cobwebs because I've never seen one actually do it in this run. That was terrifying. Oh my heart. Okay, so we need 3 pieces of copper, so let's try to get those within the usage we have left on our pickaxe. Alright, that's perfect. Is there a refamished guide? I don't know if there's a guide per se, but I know there's the wiki which outlines all the different changes, all the mechanics. If you go on the page of the add-on on the Discord server, you can find the GitHub that contains the whole wiki, and it explains everything from like the early game up to the very end of the mod, or the add-on, I guess. I didn't read it because I want to go in mostly blind, finding out stuff and theorizing about what could come next. I think that's more fun. So the only time I get some info is from me asking the creator, which I still haven't seen in chat, so I guess he's either busy or busy. But now, why did I get 10? How did I go from 5 to 10? I only mined 3. Can you get more copper than 1 piece when you mine it? Huh. If you can, I just didn't notice, and that's kind of nice, actually. Okay, you can. Alright, that's nice. Now, the problem is, can we get to a rough stone with our pickaxe, which is almost broken? Because I don't think so, if we're gonna need to break more than 1 block. But you could actually help us, if I don't make you explode here. Okay, wait. Watch the greatest play you've ever seen. If we can lure this creeper to a rough stone I saw somewhere around here. Where was it? I was like pretty sure there was one right nearby, but I'm not seeing it now. That one doesn't count because it's empty. Oh, it's over there. Okay. There's a small chance for 2 pieces. Okay, that's nice. At least you don't need to mine 500 million pieces to get a single anvil, since it requires more than a stack of copper ore. Is copper the only one that does it, or? I guess so. It wouldn't make sense for iron or diamonds even to drop more than 1 piece. Okay, now the problem is gonna be try not to die from a creeper I tried to purposely have explode near this stone. Okay, half. Is that a rough stone? No, it's not. And there's also some water underneath. But I think we should be able to get to the rough stone from this one, right? As long as the pickaxe has at least 2 uses. We also got a whole bunch of stone from these, actually. That's really nice. Saves a lot of hunger. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's the rough stone. Perfect. Literally the last usage. And now if we use the hammer on that one, Okay, sir. Thank you. There's an Enderman in the corner. Shit. Oh shit. I have to. Oh, you know what? I'm still gonna try because I literally have no way of exposing it, like to the skytop to use. Still try. I can't. I just can't expose it. Yeah, no, you cannot open it. Oh, I don't have a pickaxe. We're gonna have to go hunt tomorrow. What time is it? It's still pretty early. I think I'm gonna go gather some clay. Unlucky. We actually need to expose this stone on top. At the very least, it didn't like explode since it wasn't exposed. That could be a really fun mechanic to add. So let's gather the clay from the ponds around our base since it's almost nighttime anyway. And tomorrow we're gonna have to go hunt for cows. Pressure. I hate that name. Have we got some clay around? Man, why did I have to break the only rough stone that was easily available? Was there some clay? Yeah, there is some clay here. And tonight I guess I'm just gonna prepare some machetes as I wanted to do yesterday. And once we get the chisel, I would also like to move our base to the surface, create like a surface level base with a wall instead of being a small cave. Oh, yeah, there was also some more clay here. And I think that's it for this pond. Yeah, doesn't seem like it. Only 5 pieces. Yeah, that's nothing. Let me at least get back my torch. And also we can finish cooking the meat we have since we had so much. It's been days since we started cooking all of it. Oh, it's Gloom Night. No, it's not. I was just in the dark in my house. Okay. So, I said I wanted to do some machetes. Why don't you get one more brick? For what? I've got 16 for a new oven. And 5 for, I don't know. For the next oven, I guess. And once I actually break this one to move it, I think I'm gonna get... I hope to get enough to use the 5 bricks more we're gonna have. Wait, don't you? Oh wait, I already made it. I'd like to move our base somewhere else, and we're gonna lose this oven because we're gonna move it. Although I could also just plant a tree, mine out this area, and just stay here instead of moving away, so we can place all of our ovens inside. Because we don't really need the anvil in our base. It doesn't take that long to crush stuff. I don't know. Wait, I don't want to be by the window when footsteps approach. That's just asking for a creeper to blow up your base. And I also think that's the last piece of meat. Yeah, so we've got 9 mutton and 16 pork chops, which is plenty, but we're still going hunting for cows anyway, so we're also gonna stock up on food again. Your spot is good, but you kinda run out of food nearby you. I know, and that's a problem, but the problem with adjusting to that is that anywhere I go, I'll eventually run into that same problem again. So my hope here is that I'm going to keep hunting over to the taiga, like the snowy plains, which are like, so that's west, north, north-south. Yeah, north-south. North-east, about. And once getting there and coming back takes too long, I'm going to explore instead in that direction, where there's the entire taiga. Masterwork. Alright. We've got an exceptional wooden club and a masterwork machete. That's gonna be nice. And after I explore both of those directions, I hope that by then I'll have a windmill and I'll be able to actually get into farming. Because you actually don't need melons to reach autosufficient food, like farming in general, because with berries, you can actually get the seeds from milling them. And I think you get like 2 per berry. I don't know why it's showing 1, but... Or I guess the bush gives you 2 berries and one of them turns into seeds. So you've basically got a whole bunch of renewable food source. But you also need other stuff to actually make good food. But for now, going off of berries, that would mean not dying. And then we're also gonna need melons and all that stuff from vanilla better than wolves, but that's gonna take a while. I just hope to be able to do that before I run out of food nearby. And I also don't want to stray too far from spawn. Mainly because from my vanilla run, I know that spawn is a necessity for the farms. Because otherwise they're gonna be so inefficient. You're not gonna be able to get everything you need, especially in the villager training era. And since this mod is also more reliant on good automation and efficiency, that's gonna be the main factor for our base, which is gonna be the spawn chunks. And that's why I plan to actually stay here and not immediately go elsewhere. What else should I be doing right now? I think I should make another shovel. As well as another sharpener. Cranberries are from which biome? So I think those 2 are from the taiga. I think Either both of those are from the spawn, from the swamp, or just this one. I know I got these from the swamp. I don't know if you can also get cranberries from the swamp. I'm not sure how the biomes are divided in terms of berries and crops. And for now, we can't do much but wait. Okay, so I want to make a shovel, which means 2 sharps. What does it do? Stone hoe. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need that at some point, but for now, let's just get a shovel for once we start going for clay. And we're also gonna need the machete for actually carving the ribs to get the new pickaxe. Ideally, I'd like to get like a couple of them, but for now, we literally just need a pickaxe to actually get the stone anvil to work. And I also want to actually order my inventory a little bit. So let's start with those. Don't need that. Could need that. Let's start with a weapon, followed by the other weapon. What else? A tool. Maybe a knife. And I don't have any more fuel. Or I guess I could add the sawdust. Ideally, we're gonna unload the oven, and once we come back, it's still gonna be burning. Oh, that's what I was talking about. I was trying to get the sharpener to work before the creeper approached too much, but I almost didn't make it in time. Flint and steel, correct. Almost lost a run that there. Hi Jess, yes, you are in fact late. I had so many questions about the world and this creeper over here. Boom, bo, clat, boom, bo, clat, boom, bo, clat, boom, bo, clat. How many bombo clats does it take? Okay. Okay, Jess, big question now that you're here. Can you craft the chisel head out of copper on a stone anvil, or do you need the copper anvil? Forgot the name there. Yes. Okay, so I literally need another pickaxe just to be able to actually crush the copper, because I managed to expose a rough stone on that boulder, but the top is covered. Okay, so you can use all copper on the stone anvil. So it might actually be worth to get our base around that boulder over there. Copper anvil is for iron, gold, and gilded iron. Alright. And I'm guessing all of those are pretty late game stuff. So for now, let's focus on copper. Also, look what I got. A masterwork machete and an exceptional wooden club. Not sure how good is getting such a roll on such early game tools, but feels nice. Money. Actually early game. What, iron? I saw there's like gilded iron, which is like gold iron, as well as diamond tipped iron, which is also iron, but like better. That already feels like tinkery construct. Yielded is mid-game. Yeah, fair. It takes gold, so you're not gonna be swimming in gold right at the start. Are there cows anywhere? There's pigs. Do the snowy plains in this version have the same quirk as in 1.5.2, where they are 10 times the size of any other biome? I'm not sure. Sure feels like it, considering how big this snowy plain is. And I would love to kill all of these animals, but I low-key need cows more than anything else right now. So unless you run in the right direction, I'm not gonna kill you. My inventory is too cluttered. Okay, so for the cow, I think I'm gonna use the Masterwork Machete since it increases range. And that's all we need for cows, because I kinda suck at killing them. There they are. Okay, this is always a pain. I think I'm gonna try singling out the one on the right. And I just need one more pickaxe, because after I get the crafting table, I should be able to make stone pickaxes and no longer need the bone ones. Bomboclat, I agree. I concur even. Okay, no kicks yet. Gameplay. Money even. Don't go near the other cows, please. Why are you not dead? That's 2 crits. I should have opened with a crit as well. Maybe she would be dead now. Come back here. You're just leather armor and milk. Okay. So what do we throw away? I think these can go. That's 3 pieces of cowhide. And bark. 4 beef pieces at 5 considering you also get the ribs. Okay, cows are insane. I think I'm gonna kill another one. Go in the water. Go in the water. Hello, I'm under the water. Please help. Sorry guys, I'm not reading in chat right now. I'm kind of focused on cow hunting. Hi DXT. Yes, I think I mentioned it like... No, I didn't say it in live yesterday. I think I said I would stream tomorrow. And then I changed my mind and... Massive. Oh, this is money. What do I throw? I think the rotten flesh can go. Sadly, you can't stack ribs, but I want to kill one more. Or maybe let's actually go for the pigs now. Man, you get so much meat from a cow. As well as the hide, we have 7. I think that's enough for a full armor set if you process it, right? Yeah, no, the pigs don't compare at all. You get so much meat from a cow. But I think if I stay here and hunt for one more cow, the animals are gonna die because we're gonna spawn a lot of monsters. So I think it's better to actually leave. Let's kill that last pig. No. Why didn't you die in 3 hits? Screw you. Time waster. Time waster. Oh. Yeah, all of that for a pork chop. Okay, let's actually leave. Okay, let me read a bit of chat now. Deep Diamond is a slight upgrade of iron that upgrades durability and allows obsidian mining. Okay, so I think that's literally like the Tinker construct mod, where you add the diamond to be able to increase durability, not speed, as well as allow obsidian mining, so that's fire. In Refamished, is the villager trading area the same thing as normal better than wolves? Yes, I had to remove all trade since everyone's surprise. Better than wolves devs changed the code of trading. Job Sahur add-on when? Got a sleep bye. Oh, I forgot to say bye to Daniel. I didn't see chat. My bad. Holy targeter. Saying how wild at 3 a.m. gone wrong. So wait, if you removed all of the code for the trades, how do you trade now? Like, is the game just unbeatable at this moment? I mean, I'm probably gonna reach that stage once you've finished this add-on and made the new one and then the next one, but still. Basically. Is that the whole sentence or is there just a suspense pause? I think that's it. See. Okay, the game is currently unbeatable. Well, I'm sure it's gonna update before I actually get there, so no biggie. But the more I progress, the less likely it becomes to die because I get more and more goated as time goes by. Although I still haven't gone mining, so... Oh, I want to enter that like vertical ravine that goes all the way to Strata 3. I think I could find diamonds if I went down there. Find my flying pyramids. No. Did you add this to this mod too, or just encrypted? Okay, it's not Gloom Knight. Happy to see that. The oven is still running, but we're out of fuel, so I should go gather a bit before night comes. Cryptid. I saw like a few pics from that mod pack and that's completely nuts. I have no idea what I'm looking at in most of the pics you sent. And I think the hide can go because... No, I think I can throw with the stone. That's more rare, I guess. Although I have 7 hides already. No! Stay away, you fiend. Huh? I was scammed out of a single hit. Oh wait, no, it's here. Okay, so rib carving. Let's actually get a new pickaxe. And I don't think I'm gonna use the rib from the second rib piece I got to make a second pickaxe because I don't think I need it. Alright, the other question I wanted to ask you is, can you farm hemp without shears? Or no? Oh. You can make a death club. What, with the rib? We've got the pickaxe. Death club. Ooh, but you need two. I've only got one after I get the pickaxe. I can't make a death club. Copper shears. Oh man, every time I open a recipe, it's always the worst thing I've ever seen. Okay, it's all smithing. A single ingot. 5 nuggets. Or a rivet. Or an ingot, I guess. Okay, that's still too much for me. For now, I just want to get the chisel. Alright. So. My inventory is the worst thing I've ever seen. What do I even throw away? Is this the Gragtech of Better Than Wolves? Sure feels like it. Man, my stuff. Okay, for now, let's stick some of this stuff into other blocks. You can place hammers and the machetes. Where was my hammer? Here. Where can I place the hammer? On a top surface. Oh, okay, I wasn't reaching it. And I think that's all for now. Okay, Jess, would you say it's better to make a base around a pond or around a boulder with a rough stone? Machete is like the sword. Okay. What about the sharpener? Also, I should probably make a second hammer. Two flats and a sharp. Pond. So I'm guessing smithing takes less time. No. Okay, I don't know. I'm trusting you. I guess I can just make this smithing area safe and have two bases. Alright. So, first thing tomorrow, I want to crush 8 copper ores and then smelt them. After which, I should get... Wait. You use 8 crushed ore to get an ingot. Alright, yeah, so that's 4 ingots, or 4 chunks. Can you show the skills? Oh. Stone casting. Apprentice of Creation. Oh, I got this earlier. Midway the lesson. Reach level 6 in artisanry. Oh, press K. Oh, alright. Weaving, level 3. Artisanry, level 1. And shipping, level 0 still. Do you get something from this, or...? Oh, you can also show them. Yeah, that's cool. What do you get from leveling each skill? Do you get more efficient at doing stuff, or...? Weaving speeds up slightly. Weaving, knitting, mixing, and assembling. I'm guessing artisanry is the big one. Shipping upgrades the pulling recipe speed and soonly the anvil shattering. Soonly in the sense that it's not yet programmed, or artisanry unlocks recipes. It is obtained by crafting tools. Okay, it seems the only one I'm really behind is shipping, but... Oh, it's almost daytime. Didn't notice. Okay, give me my hammers. As well as my pickaxe. And sounds like we've got a skeleton waiting for us. Oh, of course, managed to get into the water. Right in the middle of it too. Okay, I'm not dealing with those. I'm going straight for the boulder. It's time to get crushing. I want to get the copper to smelt. And then I also want to... You should close off the rest of that water. Do you mean close off as in cover it, or because I planned to make a garden, like a farm. I want to use that pond to start farming hemp once I get some seeds and a hoe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for a wall. Although if I found a boulder with a pond nearby, that would make a great place for a base. Man, this thing is slow. I mean, it makes sense. It's a pickaxe before you even get a crafting table. I should be thankful you even get one. But now it's actually time to enter the Age of Smithing. I have no clue how you pronounce that. Be graceful. And bones your pickaxe. No thank you. Boulder Forge. Alright. I tried this once in another world because I was bored and I really wanted to try this mechanic since it sounded so hated. Does it consume hunger? I didn't check for that. You know what's missing? Like some music to turn this into a rhythm game. And I actually have enough for 2 batches of copper. New hammer. Doesn't seem like it takes any hunger, although I think it should. Okay. The copper has been crushed. Add ultra kill music. Bar is not rambling. What do you mean? Also, actually, today, instead of going to gather some clay, since I'm not gonna break my oven to place it elsewhere, I'm actually gonna expand the base. Because I want to place the new oven and actually get a proper base going. Because it's starting to get way too cramped. Okay, so... Alright, I have to right-click this. And now we wait, I guess. So let's also make the new oven. Right, I don't have the fired shape thing. Usually when things take hunger, the hunger bar shakes. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Also, how long does it take for the copper to fire? I'm guessing as much as it would for iron, so like a day or so. Okay, so how do I want to go about my base? We've still got 5 minutes, so that's a whole bunch of time. First of all, I want to make it open. So that means removing... Okay, I need to be extremely careful. I don't want dirt to fall onto my ovens. I think I'm gonna make it is like a 5x5 for now. And then expand the entire thing. Wait, how long is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's 5 exactly. And let's actually make the wall first, before it gets to nighttime. Although I don't think I have enough dirt for this. My tools. Okay, the shape fried and one of the ovens died. I'm stupid. Oh man, I have to do so much stuff at the same time. Okay. Okay, so 5 by 5 means 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So like here. Oh, we're finally smelting copper. 4 hours in. I just need to make sure we don't have any holes in our base. It would be horrible to die now. So where can you get in from? From here? I think we can just remove this piece of wood. I don't care about having water in my base right now. Mobs can't make this jump, can they? I don't think so. Uh-huh. So we've got, I think, all sides covered. Unless something spawns on the platform here or gets to it, but nothing can. As long as we are in our base anyway. So I think we should be okay. I should have gathered some more wood, but it's okay. Oh, it's also a Gloom Knight. How cool. Okay, wait, let me keep a machete on hand in case something manages to make its way in. Unless it's a creeper, then we're just dead. Oh, you can also cover yourself using the machete. That's nice. Oh wait, I need to sit differently. Oh, my back is killing me. Okay, I can hear a skeleton. I hope that's as much as I'm gonna hear of that. Great night to check if my base works. I should also make the border a death trap. That way in the morning we get a few drops. Also, can I just make the copper? Yeah, I think I can just get the raw copper ingot. I can't believe Minecraft copied Better Than Wolves again and added copper ingots after Despacito added them first. Insane. We also finally have time to place a bedroll, or the space I guess, and the time to use it. Oh, I didn't want to sleep. I wanted to get some more strings from wool, ideally. How do you make, like, the string thing? Uh, it's this, right? Alright, a sharpener and some wool. I think that's more useful than knitting. Not for stretching. What else should I be making right now? Aside from strings? I don't know. I think tomorrow I'm gonna go in the desert and look for hemp seeds. Because the stone hoe takes forever to break the grass. I would rather bet and gamble instead of wait a long time. Also, does the fired copper ingot go back to cold after a while, or does it just stay fired? I think in Terra Firma Craft you have like a bit of time to actually do it. Although this thing is not changing texture at all. Doesn't seem like it, at least. It still looks like the first one. 15 hit level. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just gonna be going straight from one stage to the next. I hope. How long does this take? Oh, the one on the right finished. Okay. And the one on the left too. Okay, perfect. Complaining is the secret. So now with this, I can go to the anvil again and shatter it into copper fragments. Can I get like one more? No, I can't. So we also need a new hammer. No, I think this one is gonna be enough. Okay, wait, so today I could actually get a crafting table from this. Because the good old chisel... Where is the chisel? Requires 5 nuggets. Yes. Okay, kind of surprised we didn't get a single spider all night. And we are also... Okay. Okay, yeah, the pond is gonna be a bit of a problem, I think. Unless we just... Oh, that's death. Oh, no, 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 I'm not dealing with that. A skeleton is already a bit too much for now. If I get one, if I challenge one covered in iron, I'm just gonna die. There's no way I'm killing that. Ooh! A scroll! This is like the most useless treasure I'll ever get because I'm sitting like 500 hours away from being able to use it. Okay, let's get this going. Man. Okay. Loose deep slate. Also, how do you decide what you get when you smith stuff? Like, with 5, I can only make a rivet or a chisel head. Okay, like this. Huh? Huh? Yeah. I what? Read the wiki now. Okay. Oh. Did they already screw up the thing there? Okay, wait. I need to pull up on my phone. Okay. Let's get on the GitHub, the wiki, pages, forging. Okay, crashing is easy. The planning forge item will store the data like output, progress, and such. After selecting an item, you will have 3 bars: blow, cut, and grip. Here are some items that are valid for each bar. Color of the strength represents the bar it works for. Strength is represented by color: green light, orange hard, red brute. To forge the item, you need to switch between items and then do an action, strength. Take note that the other progress bars will decrease. Your goal is to make all 3 bars end in the respective flag window. Okay, but how do I use the other 2 items which I don't have? Oh, wait, I do have the other items, but I actually need to make them. Okay, wait then. I don't know why the forging plan is like that, but okay, so I'm guessing I'm gonna see like stone pinchers. What do I use instead uh of the iron pinch thing? Tongs. Wooden tongs. Okay. I still need more of the hammer, I fear, though. Or maybe not. Wait. I will have to go see ya. See ya, Jess. Thank you for the help as always. It was great having you here. Okay, we've got all the items now, I think. So. No. Um. Oh. I don't know how much of that was luck, but I actually managed to get the pinch thing. And right, I actually needed the sugar resin, which means I need the crude sugar. Okay, so let's actually... I think it was like bark and stone and sugarcane. I think that's it. Okay, this should be fairly simple now. Okay, so we have a lot of slime balls, which surprisingly is actually useful. But the sugar requires 3 bark and cut sugarcane, which I guess I can just break the sugarcane for. Oh. Oh. And this. Okay. Okay, so this gives us the 3 barks we need for the mortar and pestle. Now we just need the sugarcane. Oh. Right, thank you. No, the sugarcane. Okay, no, I thought it was turning nighttime. I think I saw a few pieces over there. Yeah, near the swamp, alright. I should also start planting them near my base, since I think we can just harvest them as is. Although we only have 2 of the roots. But we can get more easily. Oh, we're finally gonna have the crafting table. Alright. Oh, you also need to cut the sugarcane. They don't come cut. I think I should actually throw away the smite scroll. I'm not gonna use it in like 500 hours, and it's just taking up a slot of my currently very limited storage space. Yeah. Right. So, cut sugarcane. Oh wait, let me plant this one first. By the time you can use it, you will have a mob farm that will produce plenty of them, right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's going. Bye-bye. Very rare drop that I have literally no use for. Now, cut sugarcane, which requires the machete. Oh, a knife. Okay. So let's also start approaching a tree stump, since we're about to make the chisel. Alright. So now this, and this makes sugarcane mixing or pesting, and we also need a shaft, which we already have. And instead, the actual mixing, I think, works like clay, which works faster in water. I'm at least gonna try that. Alright. Man, so many steps for the chisel. Yeah, I think all mixing goes faster in water. Alright. So now with these 3 we get it's done at the anvil. Of course it is. Do I even have enough usage on my hammer to do that? Please tell me it's like a single hit or something. Watch it be 50 consecutive perfect hits. Yeah, we should make the base near the pond, not near the anvil. What a great idea. Okay. Boom. Boom. I said boom, boom, and boom. And boom. And the hammer is gone. Okay. Ah. What else should I be doing right now? I think I'm just gonna go to sleep. I should also light the ovens again. Or the oven, I guess, since the other one I don't have the wood for. That's a nugget, not the chisel head. Did they place the nugget in the anvil instead of the chisel head, or? That would be extremely dumb. What else can I do? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go to sleep and wake up a few times to... I'm pretty sure you did, yes. Oh, man. What can I say? You only see the most high quality gameplay you've ever seen here. Forgot how long it takes for the meat to cook. Wait, do I have meat that I have less of? I think it's mutton. Oh, wait, I should be doing the hammer. Okay. Last string as well, although we still have the tree from the wool. But we're gonna have to start getting more strings in the next few days. Speak about the devil. I don't have any more flint. That's no bueno. Okay, let's try actually making the chisel now and not place a nugget in the anvil. That would be really helpful to the cause of making a chisel. Ouch. Dude, I thought you had reduced range. Is there a zombie with a tool? Doesn't looks like it. Doesn't look like it. That zombie dropped just meat. Yeah, no. Nothing worthwhile around. What actually is worthwhile is the fact that we're about to get the crafting table in less than 5 hours, which is, I think, something. Ooh, a bone. I can actually make a club now. Okay, I also forgot the tongues in here. So, that's the head, the shaft, and the sticky thing. Oh, wait. Okay. I'm starting to learn the way of the smith. And the beginning of the beginning. In the beginning, we had a copper chisel. Oh, this looks glorious. It's time to make a crafting table. I don't even know what recipes it unlocks aside from the stone pickaxe. But alas, I should also plant like a sapling nearby my house, or in my house. Is this how you make the crafting table? Or did the process change? Because I think this is kind of slow. Okay, it is. It's just extremely slow for some reason. Oh, this is big though. We can finally go mining. Okay, today I actually want to go grab the seeds. Stupid chisel. Hey. Oh, this crafting table is so pretty. Is there a different texture for each wood type? Okay, so let's go gather, as I said, the seeds. Because I want to start farming as early as possible. Because getting the hemp for the windmill is such a long process just by nature of how long it takes for the seeds to grow. I think the desert was over here. I should also get some more flint to make more knives. Okay, here is the desert. Now it's seed hunting time. I don't think I'm gonna need the branches. I don't know it is, but in regular Better Than Wolves, it used to be twice the hemp for windmill. 6 fabric per sale rather than 3. That's nasty. I remember when I played in vanilla, it was 3, like in the new 3.0 version. And that took so long, because I took so long to get into farming, but regardless. Man, had it been double, it would have taken ages, literally. Please, just give me a seed. I mean, we still got plenty of time in the day. I'm sure one of these will drop it. Tending to the fields was easier. Like in previous versions, or it would be easier than what I'm doing right now. Oh, alright. Yeah, I guess the weeds really make it tough, unless you're able to just unload the campfire or unload the farm. Please, can I get a single seed? Okay, it's 47. I'm gonna go until 48.5. Before the weeds were added. Yeah, makes sense. It would be easier since those are the real pain of farming. There was also less resource pleasure in general, so you could more easily wait. Figures. Okay, if I don't get a seed in the next like 30 seconds, I'm going to till the entire area, like the entire plains around my base. Alright, perfect. 0.2 chance, by the way. Okay, I don't have any slab. Alright, we've got the seeds. So we can actually plant them as soon as we get home. And I want to prepare 3 stone pickaxes. And ideally, I'd like to enter the big hole that was like in the near our base and near the cave we already explored. Okay, 3 pickaxes would leave us with a single string, so let's get more clay or flint. Because I want to make a few more knives. As well as a new sharpener, just in case. Okay, we can start by getting this cobweb. Then I remember seeing a few nearby the area where we go usually hunting. But we are still not in dire need of a string, honestly. Or a string in general. And also, what do we need for a stone pickaxe? We need 4 sharp stones and a normal one. So we're basically just gonna need a whole bunch of sharp stones. Good thing the sharpener exists. So wait, let's actually start sharpening a few of these. Yeah, but I actually need to store stuff away before I do that. Alright, so okay, before that, it's probably better to actually make the stone hoe. What are the storage options in this one? Are there baskets? I'm not sure, you know. There are. You require wicker though, as well as hemp fibers, so it's not really viable at the moment. And yeah, I don't know. We should ask the creator, but he's not here currently, so also I think I'm gonna throw away the mortar and pestle. So I want to make the stone hoe head, which I'm not sure what it requires. Okay, just a stone and a single sharp one. All right. And now we need 4 more sharp stones to actually make the pickaxe. Okay, so 2 more. Hmm. Can I reach the crafting table without dying? No, there's a skeleton right there. Yeah, not worth. I'm not gonna die trying to craft a pickaxe in the middle of the night. What did I miss? Well, you missed the entirety of me hunting for hemp seeds, which was pretty rad since I actually got one. And the minor thing was getting, you know, the crafting table. But this is pretty secondary stuff, you know. No big deal. Sub 5 hours, by the way. And now I'm starting to craft the first few pickaxes. So this is pretty fire, I would say. Did that skeleton drop anything useful? Yes, some bone. So, okay, I am actually getting overwhelmed with the options we have to go for now. I want to craft at least 3 pickaxes before going mining. And then I think this is actually gonna be about the end of the stream because I've been going for about 2 hours now. Okay, no, I think I'm gonna explore a little bit of the massive hole we have near our base because I want to actually see if we're able to explore that at all. And I also want to plant the hemp. Okay, so that's 2 pickaxes. Why do all the animations, why do both the pickaxe chippings move when I use one? Man, this is pure the gameplay. Alright, so this is a pickaxe. The first one, slate grip. And now I also need a bunch more wood. For the second one. Ooh, the string also changes the color of the sprite. That's fancy. Okay, that's pretty nice. Shoddy. That's nasty. Also, I should actually plant the hemp first. Oh wait, but I have to make it safe. I mean, I should be able to. If I come here. I should still make a wall around all of this. So I might as well. Yeah, let's actually do that. I'm lacking the dirt though. That's annoying. I mean, for now, I could just do something like this. Uh-huh. Okay, so here we can plant our hemp. The first piece of many. And now I also want to go back to actually making the pickaxe, the last one, for which we still need the 4 sharp stones. Oh wait, I should sharpen the flint first. Also, Jess, are you still in the stream? Because I wanted to ask you a good old question. Unless you've perished already. No. And I think I'm gonna spend the night in a cave rather than in my base. The one we explored last time, so I can gather a bunch of coal, start getting some iron, as well as the rest of the copper we found. Since that seemed to be a really simple cave to explore, it was just a tunnel, basically. We've got the food, we've got the tools. Okay, that's gonna be the next pickaxe. We don't have to start pitching it now. So let's go instead light the furnace to cook the food and light our torches. Okay, we can't place anything. And that's also the last 2 pieces of meat we had, so we can just leave them be. And instead the base seems to be still safe, so we can just go into the caves. We have one here too. But I want to check the other one first, since we've been there already. This is the hole I was talking about. And here I think it's... I mean, I don't think we're gonna risk much. We can just gather some dirt to close it off. And I forgot to grab the machetes. Oh well, I can make one on the fly, in theory. Yeah. Um, okay. Oh yeah, that's much faster. Lovely. Although I think I should get rid of some stuff. Okay, first of all, let's make a new torch. Um, I think for now this sharpstone can go. And that was all the coal that there was to be gotten there. And let's make... Okay, I'm not gonna make one more torch for now. I would rather save that for the pickaxe. Or the machete. Okay, we can't make the machete actually. Let's go with 2 torches. Or no, for now I think we can go with 1. We did proof this cave earlier. Can stone mine iron? I would bet on no, considering the speed, but you know, you never know until you try. I really hope it does. It does not. Okay, good to know. Iron is locked behind copper. Which makes sense. Then let's gather some more copper, I guess. Hey, 2 pieces. Okay, let's actually make the 3rd pickaxe immediately. That way we save 1 inventory slot. Alright, stone casting. I guess that's the skill. Okay, that's the third pickaxe. And now I need to eat some more. Okay, we can continue. So if copper can be forged on stone, that means the next step is actually getting a copper pickaxe and not... That's 3 ingots. And not instead an anvil, as I was thinking. So that just means getting all the copper we can find. Very smart, I know. Okay, here we are in Pt.2 already. But this cave is too big. Let's check the other side. We've got a lot of iron. Ooh, a zombie with a copper shovel, an iron shovel. Okay, let's get that. Oh, it's almost over, but it's still something. Man, my inventory is a mess. Okay, this side is safe. Which means we can just go from the other way. Oh, this is out of copper. Okay, I think this is gonna be it for this vein. We've got 20 chunks. That's not 20 nuggets, but it's close. Okay, it's daytime already. I think it's better to go home now. I'm just gonna gather this surface level stuff. Screw you. Okay, time to leave. Definitely time to leave. Time to run. Okay. Our torch is gone, but that's okay. Okay, first caving experience went pretty fine, I guess. We've got 31 chunks of copper. And now I'm starting to see why you would want an anvil in your base, because crushing this is gonna take forever. And we've already got weeds. Okay, so let's count. How much copper do you need for a copper pickaxe? So it's 3 ingots for the head. So that's 27 nuggets. 5 nuggets for a rivet, and that's it. So it's 31 nuggets. You get 1 every 4, or 3 every 4. And we have basically 33. So we have 24. That's not enough. Plain and simple, but that's okay. I think that's gonna be it for today. Yeah. We've got plenty of progress. We've gone pretty far ahead. We've got a crafting table and now the pickaxes. And I think we're pretty set for now. So next time we're gonna go back into the mine to get more copper. And oh, we also have a nugget already, so well, we have 25, I guess, corroded. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this stream. Not sure if there's still people watching, considering it's been 2 hours and a half. Ooh. Okay. Well, if there's still anyone watching, I thank you all for joining in. I'm not sure when the next one is gonna be, probably on Monday, I'm not sure. But for this one is all. Until next time, see ya.